Hi guys, I am going to make kurma. So I've added 3 cups of flour here. I'm gonna add 1 more cup of flour. Kurma. I'm adding half cup of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, fresh ginger. I'm gonna grate a little into my dough, as well as reserve some for my Paag or sugar syrup. I'm adding a little elaichi, just a tiny bit. Now I'm just going to sort of massage this until it gets really nice and crummy. So you just want to basically rub that butter into that flour until it gets really nice and crummy. So I got tired of using one hand so I'm using both hands now, but you can see how it's getting really nice and crummy, right? See, that's basically where I want to see. Okay, next I'm gonna need this it should be this kind of texture. You want to make sure that all that butter is combined with the flour really well, so it has this really nice grainy texture. I'm gonna start off with 1 cup of water because I don't want this, I want it to be nice and firm, nice firm dough. This should be just good. Now I'm gonna just leave it for about 20 minutes and then we're gonna roll it out and cut them. Make sure to cover your dough. Okay, so now I'm going to just make a few balls, so it'll be easy to just roll them out. I know they look a little uneven, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna roll them out and cut them and fry them, so it's fine that they're a little bit rough. Okay, the dough that you're not using, that you set aside, you can just place a damp paper towel over it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my dough. I would say about maybe 1/4 inch thick, but it's really your preference. And you don't have to flour your surface or anything like that. Remember, it's very nice and moist because of the butter. See, so it doesn't stick or anything like that. So it's rolled out, and I don't like mine very thick, but you can leave your dough a lot thicker if you want to. So the thickness of your kurma is really your preference. I don't like mine too thick. So I got tired of that. I got tired of the knife, and now I'm using this pizza cutter thingy. Again, this really depends on your preference, how you like kurma. I don't like really big fat kurma. Right, so now we can just test this oil. So you should have your oil heated already, and this looks pretty good. this is definitely the safer way to place your kurma into this hot oil. Once your kurma is finished frying, be sure to have your lined bowl or dish to receive this hot kurma. So I'm just using greaseproof paper, but you can use paper towels or something. Now I'm going to make my Paag or my sugar syrup. I'm using 1/4 cup of water and 2 cups of granulated sugar. Now with this combination, 1 cup of water to 2 cups of sugar, it's going to come in very quickly. So don't leave your pot for very long. It is going to come in very, very quickly. So you're going to grate some fresh ginger into your Paag, as I'm doing here, and then just give it a quick stir just to combine these ingredients. But it will start boiling and those sugar granules will naturally start, it will dissolve and start turning into this really nice sugar syrup. So boil until it gets to this point where it looks like really, really bubbly and white and cloudy. When it gets to that point and you sort of dip your spoon into that syrup and lift it, look for thread consistency. What it means is this thread consistency that most recipes describe it as. When you hold your spoon up, you should see this very thin liquid going back into that pot, but sort of more like in slow motion. It should be very thin, so it just shouldn't be water, very liquidy tight thread going back into that pot. It should be very, very thin and light, so light that it will blow in wind. So if a little breeze passed, that thin thread would be basically just blowing in the wind. And you can see as I'm turning right here, as I'm turning it, you can see those thread like, you can see it's actually here when it's pulling apart, when each kurma is actually pulling apart, that kind of sticky sort of kind of texture. That's what you're looking for when you remove that spoon from your Paag. I hope that explains it a little bit. I hope I'm not confusing you guys, but that's pretty much it. And I wanted to show this part of the video very in particular because I wanted you to see the transformation with every turn. The color it changed to, it started off sticky and then it started to turn color into this really nice white crumbly sort of sugar coating. So yeah, and it got a lot easier to turn as well. So yeah, so that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you're having a wonderful Diwali 2023. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.